Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp, and today we are visiting Boynton. And this crew's trying to get this boat pulled out. They've been messing with it for a few minutes now, and it looks like we're finally going to get it there. Oh! Oh no! They didn't trim up the outdrive. Oh man, everybody's trying to stop them. They drug that hard. And the surface here at Boynton's unforgiving as well. It might not seem like it, but I will be shocked if that prop's not bent. Man, that's a tough one here. We actually see this one just about every time down at Boynton. When I say every time we're down here filming. The surface is just very uneven. And it causes, if you don't trim it up right, I mean, you're gonna drag prop here. And Cap, man, you can tell what he's looking. There's definitely damage. It's hard to see from this angle. But he wouldn't be just sitting here staring if there was nothing wrong. It looks like our guy's trying to get it trimmed up a little bit, but it looks like they're struggling to even get it trimmed. I'm wondering if that's why they didn't. Maybe the trim's actually broken on the boat and they didn't know it. So we're going to try and slowly get this one, I'm assuming, pulled up the rest of the way, and hopefully not cause any more damage. Looks like they're going to be good to go, at least getting it out of here. But I'm assuming maybe we're going to hit one more time. Nope, we're good. So our guys down here at Boynton launching solo. So it's always interesting to see everybody's different approach when they're launching by themselves. And I'm curious to see what our guy's approach is going to be. But it appears he's going to use the double line approach, where basically you leave a little slack in the lines, leave the boat tied to the dock, and then you'll start to back the trailer out, let the boat float, tap the brake, boat floats off, you go park your truck, come back, and your boat's just sitting on the dock. Which is a very good approach as a solo captain trying to launch a boat. The problem here, I can tell already though, he didn't leave very much slack on that stern line, and in order for this to work, I need enough slack to back this trailer down. He has to have noticed that, right? I guess not. It looks like he's going to try and back this thing down the way it is, but there's definitely... This approach is going to have a very high degree of difficulty of working with the lack of slack left in that stern line. And here he goes, starting to back down. And it looks like it's worked. But there we go. That stern line, once again, just didn't have enough slack. So he's still, he's off the trailer. The boat's floating. But the bow's still in between the guide poles, so he's not really fully off on this one. So he's tightening the bow line. But the stern line's the one that you need to adjust. Looks like he just let the bow line go completely and only left the stern line. I'm a little confused by this one here. I guess maybe it's so he can clear the guide poles. Maybe that's why he did that. But with that stern line so tight still, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this off, because he's not really off. You can tell here he's pulling the boat back out. I think Cap, he realizes something's off. And there we go. Now he's approaching the stern line. And I'm assuming realizing that it's going to be too tight. So he'll put a little slack in that. And that wasn't very much though, man. he going to try and power it off now? I'm actually getting confused by this one the more we go along. He still didn't give enough slack to power this off, not with the stern line attached. He's going to try, though. But it's just, yep, you're just going to get pushed into the dock, bro. And he's walking away again. Now we're going to try and push it off this time, but I mean, he could probably get this off with the stern line the way it is. It's just going to be awkward. It's always tough to launch a boat by yourself, so I'm really not bashing when I say this. And actually, his actual approach was solid. I like the plan in theory. If you're ever out there trying to launch by yourself, this is a good, solid plan. Get the boat launched a little bit, and if you've got the ability right here, do kind of like he did. Tie your lines off, roll the trailer back, pump the brakes, and let it float off. You got to give yourself enough slack to do this. And still, even trying to power it off, he's really, I don't know why he's not letting any slack out on that stern line. And he's approaching the bow line again. I'm just not sure why. I mean, he's got to get it over the guide pole. I understand that, but this bow line's not what's holding him up on this trailer launch. And once again, I understand this. It's difficult to do this solo. And everybody's got their own method. And I won't say anyone's really right or wrong. It's whatever method works for you. Me personally, when I'm launching solo, I typically just sink the boat deep enough where it floats. I'll climb into the bow, put it on the dock, and then move my truck. But I agree the method that his plan that he had here is a little more efficient than even what I would normally do. But I'm just not comfortable with it. The boat, there's so many factors that go into it. And kind of you can see why here, because it's been a struggle for him. Even doing my way, which I don't believe is as efficient as what he's trying to pull off, I'd already be gone. And it looks like he's going to try and be gone as well. I'm curious to see how this one plays out. And he's going to pull it, just rip it, basically rip the Band-Aid off, it looks like. Yep, he's got it out. And he's going to leave the boat there, so he should be good to go on this one. And our crew here is struggling to get this boat out. And so we've had to put somebody behind the helm. And it looks like we're going to try and power it out using the boat's power. And here we go. Throw some horsepower behind it. Throw a little water up, and it looks like these guys will get out of here. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.